Welcome to our upcoming Fairfax County Public Schools Region 4 2020 Early Childhood Special Education Cohort. We are excited that we have so much interest in this cohort. We know it's a critical need in the area, and we look forward to serving you at George Mason and helping you realize your licensure and higher education goals. This is going to be a short video. There is so much to talk about as far as the cohort, and everybody's case is different, but I wanted to send you some general information about what the cohort entails and how to apply to the cohort. Please feel free to email me, and if you have any questions throughout the process, I'd be happy to answer them. I know that a lot of you have special cases, and so I'm happy to answer all of your individual questions. This is the proposed course sequence. The courses, the order of the courses might change, but these are the courses that you need. When George Mason applies to the Virginia Department of Education and the Higher Ed Commission for getting approval, the entire program is approved, not individual courses. So when VDOE comes back and says that you have individual courses to take, those content areas may or may not align with our specific courses because they don't approve our program on a course-by-course basis. They approve the entire program. So that's what I'm going to describe to you now. For early childhood special education, there are 9 courses that George Mason offers that will cover the content for our state-approved program. In addition to those 9 courses, we have a 6-credit internship. We do offer the ability to do an on-the-job internship if you are a provisionally licensed teacher and you're teaching in one of the local school divisions. We can offer that, but we can't guarantee it because it goes back to the school division and the school, and the principal would have to sign off and agree to allow you to do an on-the-job internship. So that is an option. We offer it as a master's degree program. There is one course that you add at the very end, and that is this course right here, ECED 691, Policy Perspectives in Early Childhood Education. We offer that course for students who do want that master's degree. If you already have a master's degree and you don't want it, you don't have to take this one course. The rest of the courses, all of these courses listed here, are part of the state-approved program. So those are the courses that you will take. And then internship. You will hear different stories about internship of whether it is necessary. It is part of our state-approved program, and if you want to complete a state-approved program, you have to complete the internship. If you want to use a year's teaching experience in place of that internship, you can do that for licensure in Virginia, but then you will not have completed a state-approved program, and there are consequences to that, and we can talk about that later. So it's individual decisions that you'll have to make. As far as the cohort and how the cohort is structured, it is not, we don't use the cohort, we cannot use the cohort as another campus, which means we can't have students come and go from these classes. We only offer them these courses to cohort members. So you will go through this cohort with the same group of students all the way through your program. It's a very good networking, bonding, educational environment, and our cohort students love this format, and I think you will too. We offer 2 courses per semester, so you will be taking, you can see, now we're offering the introductory course this fall, and we can talk about that in another video or later, but the cohort technically starts in spring, again with that introductory course, and you'll take 2 courses in spring, 2 courses in summer, 2 courses in fall, and then it continues. It's a 2-year program. When you take these 2 courses, you do not take them at the same time. You take them sequentially. Our cohort courses are run different than our campus-based courses. They are not full semester courses. They're 7-week courses. So you take one course for 7 weeks, and then you take the second course for 7 weeks. In those 7 weeks, you do 14 weeks worth of work because it's a full semester course. Well, how do you do that? You meet once a week for a face-to-face session, and you have what is equivalent to another face-to-face session, but it's online. It's not synchronous, which means you don't meet at a certain date and a certain time. It's asynchronous, meaning there is work to do or work to cover and possibly additional assignments to do to cover that other 2.5 hours of class time that you're not meeting face-to-face, but you can do it asynchronously when it's convenient for you over the week. And once you get into the program, you'll have more of an explanation about how to do that. So you meet once a week for 7 weeks for a course, and equivalent of another once a week, you have another course throughout the week that you do online. Take one course for 7 weeks, get your grade, and move on to the second course for the second half of the semester. That's how you get your 2 courses in. It's hard. It is a very hard format if you're not used to it for the first couple of classes. Once you get used to this format, I guarantee you're going to love it, and it's going to be hard for you to go back to taking a full semester course. So again, there is a transition time, and you can see I'll be teaching the first couple of courses, so I'll help you ease into it. And we understand that the transition can be hard at first, but I guarantee you'll get used to it and you'll love it. So the first class, 505, whether you take it in the fall or in the spring, is going to be an online class. I will meet with you in person once so we can answer questions about the course and about the cohort, but the rest of that course will be online. In the summer, you take 2 courses, one of which will be online for this coming summer 2020 and next summer 2021. We always offer an online course in the summer and our hybrid, that's what we call our 7-week courses, so that you can have some time, even though you're still studying and taking a course, you're not coming to campus or you're not coming to and having face-to-face classes. You'll have it for 7 weeks and you will have a break so you can plan your vacations around your course schedule. And again, it's for 2 summers. So hopefully that's a good format for you. Our cohort courses are always held on a Thursday night. They're usually held in a Fairfax County public high school that is centrally located. In the past, they've been at Fairfax High School or Woodson. This semester, they're at Dunloring Administrative Center. So Fairfax County tries to put them in a central location that's convenient for everybody. And that tends to be convenient even for some of our further away partners. We do have students who come from Loudoun County, from Prince William County, and even from Stafford County. So we try, and again, we set the time a little bit later than the campus courses, kind of in between the 2 times that we offer them on campus, just so that everybody can get there. So you can count on class every Thursday from 5 o'clock to 7:40. Those are your course time. You always have class Thursday, 5 to 7:40. It doesn't change. It's not like our campus-based program where classes start at either 4:30 or at 7:20. You don't register for the classes. We register you for the classes. And because this is a cohort, you're not competing with anybody to get your space in the class. You're guaranteed to be enrolled in the cohort class once you commit to the cohort, which is helpful because in our campus-based classes, sometimes they fill up immediately as soon as they open. And if we can, we'll open another section, but we can't always open another section, and then you would have to wait a semester to take the course. So the cohort is sequenced so that you will be able to finish in 2 years. So here's a little bit about the courses. Even though you may not want the master's degree, we have you apply to the master's degree program. This may change in the future, but we're sticking with this process right now. Some of the regulations in Virginia just changed with the testing requirements, and that's why we had students do it this way. So we're just going to keep it like this for now. When you apply, you're going to apply to George Mason for a Master's of Education degree in Special Education. If you already have a master's degree in special education, email me and I'll tell you how to do it a different way. But if you don't have a master's degree, you would apply to a master's of education degree in special education, and then your concentration, no matter what master's you apply for, is going to be in early childhood special education. If you do not have a bachelor's degree, you cannot apply for the cohort. Please email me. We do now have an undergraduate program at Mason, and I can talk to you about that. But to be a part of the cohort, it is a graduate level cohort. So this is just a little tidbit of how you actually apply to the program. So let me show you what that's going to look like. So you're going to go to, our website is cehd.gmu.edu. Put that down there so you can see that. cehd.gmu.edu. You're going to click apply. I can't take you further than this because you have to get in and get an account. So you're just going to click graduate, apply to graduate studies, and go ahead and create an account. You're going to need 2 or 3 references. There's a $75 application fee. You need a resume, a personal statement as to why you want to do this, and fill out the application. In addition to filling out the George Mason University graduate application, you also have to complete this, sorry, let me close this window. You have to complete this Fairfax County cohort application, and it goes to Dr. Nikki Connors in Fairfax County. Whether you are a Fairfax County employee or an employee of another school division, you still have to use this application. You're going to fill it out. You're going to get your principal to sign it, and then you're going to send it to Nikki, and here is her address. So you can also try and I don't think Nikki has her email here, but you can, if you want to send me an email, I can give you her email and get the fax number, or see if you can email the application to her. So this is the application for the actual cohort. So you have 2 applications to do: the George Mason application to get admitted to graduate school, and the Fairfax County Public Schools cohort application, so that Dr. Connors has a record of you applying for the cohort. Okay, so tuition, that's always the next question. I can't give you the actual tuition. I can tell you that if you go back to the CEHD website, let me see if I can get back here. If you go to the CEHD website and you click in the search box, just search tuition, and it will give you the latest graduate school tuition. If you are a contracted employee in a Virginia school division, whether you're an IA or whether you're a teacher, you will get a 15% Virginia Educators discount. We offer that to everybody, whether you're in the cohort or whether you're a campus-based student. For cohorts, if we get to 20 students, if we have 20 students in the cohort, we start with at least 20 students enrolled. For those courses that have 20 students, you will get the 25% discount cohort pricing. So there's a bigger discount for the cohort and all of these other advantages of having the courses scheduled, the courses guaranteed that you're going to take in a sequence, etc., etc. So those are some of the benefits of the cohort. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and send this out in an email, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me back, and I hope to start seeing your applications come in. If you want to take ECED 505, Introduction to Early Childhood Special Education, this fall, let me know. You will have to, if you want financial aid, you have to take at least 4 credits, which means you have to take at least 2 classes per semester. So that might change whether you take ECED 505 this semester. You'd have to pay out of pocket and not be able to get financial aid. And then next semester, since 505 is the first class, you'd be taking just 501, so you'd have to pay out of pocket for that class as well. So there are some advantages and disadvantages to both. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I know this is a lot of information, and hopefully it was helpful to do this video rather than just trying to contact each other through email. So I look forward to hearing from you. Good luck.